Have you ever stopped to consider that the very qualities that people admire most about you could also be the things quietly pulling you out of alignment? Think about that. Maybe you are dependable, so everyone comes to you. Maybe you are organized, so you just naturally take on more responsibility. Maybe you are compassionate, so you find it hard to say no. Maybe you're a hard worker, so you keep pushing long after you should have stopped. And here is what I've come to realize is that our greatest strengths, well, they don't usually lead us away from alignment overnight. But when they are left unchecked, they can quietly become our greatest weaknesses. So now let me be clear here. I am not saying that these strengths are bad, not at all. It's quite the opposite. So dependability, generosity, responsibility, compassion, hard work, those are all qualities to be celebrated, and they're probably contributed to much of your success so far. But every strength has a shadow side. Dependability can become overcommitment. Helping, it can become rescuing. Hard work can become exhaustion. Responsibility can become carrying burdens that you were never meant to carry. Organization can become trying to control everything. The strength isn't the problem. The lack of boundaries around the strength is. And I've experienced this myself. One of my greatest strengths has been serving others. I genuinely care about the people I work with. I want to see them succeed. I enjoy encouraging them, helping them think through challenges, and walking alongside them as they build their businesses. And for a long time, I thought that the more I gave, the better I was serving. But eventually, I realized that there were seasons when I was investing so much energy into helping everyone else move forward that I wasn't leaving enough time to intentionally move my own business forward. The strength wasn't serving anymore. Serving is one of my greatest joys. The problem was that I had stopped asking whether I was serving from a place of alignment, or was I simply just responding to every need that came my way? And that was an important lesson for me to learn because strengths don't stop being strengths. They simply just need some direction. I think that's one of the biggest misconceptions we might have is that we believe that our strengths will naturally lead us where we want to go. But strengths are like powerful tools. Without intention, they can build something wonderful, or they can slowly build a life you have never intended. And that's why I believe our strengths need some stewardship, not more effort, but stewardship. We have to keep asking ourselves this: is this strength serving my purpose, or has it quietly started leading me away from it? And that's a very different question. So imagine what happens when your strengths become aligned with your purpose and aligned with your priorities. Helping becomes influence instead of obligation. Hard work becomes meaningful instead of exhausting. Responsibility becomes leadership instead of carrying everyone else's weight. Compassion becomes wisdom instead of people pleasing. The strength doesn't change, the direction does. And that's what alignment does. It doesn't ask you to become somebody different. It helps you become the best version of who you already are. So this week, I'd encourage you to think about that one strength that people often compliment you on. Then ask yourself this: is this strength helping me build the life that I want, or has it quietly begun leading me away from it? Because our greatest strengths don't become dangerous when we have them. They become dangerous when we stop leading them intentionally. Alignment isn't about changing who you are. It's about making sure that the gifts you are given are building the life that you are truly called to live. So if this message connected with you, I'd love to hear from you in the comments on this question. What strengths do you think has this greatest potential to become a weakness if it's left unchecked? And if you're ready to better understand where your strengths, your priorities, and your daily decisions may no longer be in alignment, be sure to check out my free resources at michelleegbert.com. Until next time, lead your strengths. Don't let your strengths lead you.